Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm, and tonight I figured I would do a quick video on my Riley Defense AK-47 since I have got out and shot it a little bit more. I've got a new area set up. I'm going to create like a work table for my guns to clean and work on them and, do stuff like this so I can sit here and talk to them. Because I cleared out a whole bunch of space. I woke up this morning and chose violence and dug in on some projects. I still got some more to do. So right now this is just the fruit of what I've done so far. There will be much more upgrades to come. I put my Marlin 15YM back there. And got my AK up here on the table. We'll talk about it a little bit. Literally, the light source for this is just a flashlight that I duct taped by its lanyard up to the ceiling. So I'm going to have to get some more lighting. And I got my water and crackers that I was drinking and snacking on earlier while I was working. Got my AK mag pouch here. So, stuff that I've had on this table for a little bit. Some other stuff like a puzzle and my Vortex Razor red dot. It's actually a pretty decent red dot sight. So just, this table just kind of sat in the corner and collected stuff. But now I'm starting to get to where I can finally put it to use. So here we go. First video with the new table in action. Alright, so my Riley Defense AK-47, I have to say, is probably one of the better semi-automatics that I've got. I mean, I love all my semi-autos. But compared to like the M70, this thing is basically right on par. Got a loaded mag in there. This is one of my Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell mags I got from my Southern Tactical. It has an extended safety lever. There isn't one in the chamber. But so far, with everything I've done with it so far, just shooting wise, it shoots like a house fire, and it's really accurate too. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I've maybe had, let's just be safe, let's say I've put 300 rounds through it, because I've honestly not really shot my Riley Defense that much, and that's because I get in a bad habit of where I've got a gun, I'll buy a new gun, and then another one will pop up, and I will start working on it more than the one that I just bought. And vice versa. Sometimes I buy another gun that's brand new, and it'll take up space from an old one that I worked on. But so far, I've oiled it up real good. But this thing runs like a house fire. I've been absolutely impressed with it. Compared to my M70, my M70 is a badass as well. I love that rifle. But this one I'd say is about right on par. Par for the course in terms of like AK style rifles, AKM style rifles. It's got this beautiful wood furniture, 16-inch barrel, slanted brake up on the front, and the cleaning rod does back out on this one, but unlike my M70, I'm able to get the cleaning rod back in. The sling I put on this is a Warhorse Concepts sling. It's like a Vikings tactical sling. It's got the little adjuster back here, if I can bring it up. Let me bring it up here. Sling has a adjuster. It's very reminiscent of a Vikings tactical sling. I've got 5 Vikings tactical slings now, because I got one on my Remington 700 243 as well. And so it's very much like that. And I got this in the fall camo that they offered for 2023. And I thought it would look good with this wood stock set that this thing has. But all in all, I've been very impressed with it so far. It just eats whatever I put in it. I'll slap a mag in there, and it don't matter if it's brass ammo or if it's steel case. It'll just straight up just devour. And it's really accurate too. Now, albeit I've not had time to set the sights where the point of impact is right where I'm aiming. They're still off from the very last video I made on the Riley defense, and I do have those other. I filmed there the other day when we went shooting, and I took this in the M70 to the range. I've got like the videos overall for that day were like 30 minutes long, but I just have not had time to get my computer. It came in down at the other place, and the weather's been bad. Like it's sub-zero degrees out there right now. No, the scope cap on my Marlin came off. There we go. I'm kind of all over the place today, but I've not been able to get to my new computer to edit those all together, but I promise you there will be video out and up of this rifle and the M70 shooting, because I did a lot of shooting that day. It was right before, it was on New Year's Eve, I believe. Is it either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? I took this and the M70 out. Can't remember, but I shot a lot. Did a lot of shooting, and in my opinion, this is a very good rifle. I do intend to pick up another one, honestly, because I love it that much. This rifle, when I get money saved back up, I'm going to get another Riley Defense AK. I'm going to try and get one with the same wood stock. Now, I will say another thing real quick. The trigger, I figured out what the trigger issue is. The trigger issue is me. Because, as you can see here, I'm trying to get in the light. This grip is extremely small. Like, I'm able to wrap my hand around this way more than I am my ARs or my M70 ZPAP, which has a US palm grip. But the grip on this is really small. And what happens is when I shoot, when I pull the trigger, here, I'll go ahead and show you guys that it's empty. See, there's the feed ramp. There ain't nothing there. When I pull the trigger and it resets, the recoil bumps the stock off my shoulder. I'm just going not full with that. I got one hand. I really don't want to stop the video because I'd have to just start all over. But the recoil bumps the rifle into my shoulder and causes my finger to hit the trigger again on the reset. So it's this grip here, because I did confirm that last time I took this out and shot, because I quite literally stood. When I stood up and shot and had both hands on the rifle, you know, my primary hand on the pistol grip pulling the trigger, and then my offhand holding the forearm of the stock up here, and took my time and was pulling the trigger. It didn't bump fire. It didn't double tap or nothing. But when I sat down and got in a seated position with this on a rest and was pulling the trigger, that's when it would start doing it. But it's a combination of this trigger being really light and this pistol grip being really thin. So that's the reason why it has bump fire issues. So I just need to change the grip out. But all in all, I've been so far I've been very impressed with this rifle. It does live up to the AK heritage, even though it is a US made AKM. Oh no, I'm showing my serial number. But yes, this thing is a badass. I absolutely love it. And so far, I've been very impressed with it, even though I have not done a whole lot of work with it yet. But from what I've run through it so far, it's just phenomenal. It's just badass. So anyway, I figured I'd step my toe back in to the real firearm realm a little bit. I did 3 Call of Duty uploads. I shouldn't have done that, but I just didn't have nothing else going on. And my plate's been full. And work, and then bad weather, and then not being able to go to work, taking work off, and then the days I go back to work. It's just a real hectic time of the year. And that's just January, so what I upload's what I upload. So figured I'd make this my first real gun video going back. So anyway, guys, stay tuned till the next video. I plan to do a more in-depth review of my, first impressions of my Black Rain Ordnance AR, and I'll probably have a little bit more to say about that because I've actually shot it a little bit more. It's kind of a shame I haven't shot my Riley Defense that much, but I bought this back in the summer. I believe I bought it in August, but God, the summer, ooh, a lot of overtime. Basically, 3 whole months working 50 hours a week. I think it was 55. We was doing 5 11-hour days for 3 months straight. So, I didn't have a whole lot of time to do anything. So but hopefully this year I'll get this bad boy out and shoot it more. I do plan to scope it too. I forgot to mention that because this did come with a scope rail. Let me scoot it around here. Show the other side. This does have a scope rail on it. I plan to scope this. I'm going to put one of those Redfield Revolutions on this bad boy at 4-12. May put an ammo pouch on the back as well. On the buttstock. Ain't that wood pretty? I love it. But yeah, I'm going to scope this bad boy up and a whole litany of other little cosmetic things. I have to look for another muzzle brake for it. Although the slant brake, if I get this around here, not knocking anything off. I installed the table vise to this table here just a moment before I turned the camera on. I don't want to bang my wood stock on that, but this slant brake that this dude came with, this thing is seized. Come on, focus. But yeah, this thing is seized up, and I can't get it to come off. I have to break out the WD-40 or something. I'll get it off of there eventually, but yeah, when I get that dude off, I may put a muzzle brake on it like I did the M70. So anyway, figured I'd do this little video, let y'all see, just do a first impressions on it, and so far I'm very happy with it. It's a very fine rifle, and I like it. Like I said, I like it so much I'm going to buy another one when I see one. Get an exact color to it, because I bought this at Rural King. So I'll get another one. So, and I plan to do more with my table as well. I'm going to trick it out, put some more stuff over here, get better lighting. And I got a Soviet flag over here. That's more for ideological camouflage purposes, but I also like to collect stuff. I got a German medal over here of some kind, so I collect stuff from, I just love collecting surplus and stuff relating to the Cold War. So there it is. Anyway, guys, catch y'all on the next one. Peace.